Hey y'all, it's Friday. Child, I'm still recovering. Look, I wasn't gonna even motherfucking come on here, goddamn it. Put my cash out. My students and people that love me, goddamn it, and that support me, put my cash up in here, hit my cash up, bitch, and make it goddamn it clap. Look, I wasn't gonna come in here today because I'm still trying to recover, goddamn it. I'm still sitting here and I'm in the bed. I'm finna take me a real smoking hot bath to steam my ass down, goddamn it. Cause the past couple of days I've been laying in here, couldn't fucking move with a real bad goddamn it migraine and sinus um infection and pain and shit. But I just want to ask y'all one goddamn it thing, and we got to put the APB out on this. We had the APB out on the snake, goddamn it. We found the goddamn it cripping and dripping goddamn it snake at the marathon. Now we got an APB out on the horse. Now y'all done told me, goddamn it, this horse is a big dick goddamn it nigga, a big dick stallion named Artemis, goddamn it. And we also dealing with Artemis finna get ready to go to the moon, which is showing us this is a moon spell or lunar eclipse. We had a partial eclipse the other night, goddammit. We finna have a big super moon on November the 8th. And my B-Day month. And bitch, don't forget to hit my cash up and make it clap for my goddamn birthday, bitch. And my birthday sometime fall on Thanksgiving. So you got to be thanks and giving. Thanks for AKT and show me that how much you thank me and do the thanks in the goddamn giving and hit my cash up, bitch, and make it clap. Look, we don't have never got the PB out on the goddamn it big dick stallion, goddamn it, the white horse of death. Y'all done help me locate him and find out the nigga named Artemis, but I want to know is Artemis still breathing, goddamn it? And where is Apollo? Because we know that it's a male and a female. And it's a third one. The nigga told me they had a threesome. It's 3 white horses. Now horses, goddamn. We look now. It's an APB out on another motherfucker we got to find. Cause I mean, did I hear this right? Goddamn. Somebody done went in there and did not pistol whoop, but hammer whoop Nancy Pelosi Herman ass. Went in there and whooped his ass with a goddamn it hammer. Now I heard of people goddamn it pistol whooping niggas, but this done went to a whole nother level. Somebody done came in there and goddamn it hammer whoop Nancy Pelosi Herman ass in the house. So, somebody they familiar with or somebody that he was fucking. I don't know, he made the nigga upset or didn't get the nigga all his money. Goddamn it, but they know where to go. Done went in Nancy Pelosi in them house. They goddamn one of the most powerful goddamn it women in the United States. The House Speaker. I want did he piss her off? Did she set the nigga up? Did she watch the shit? Like, this is some bullshit. I mean, this nigga, it's hammer time in this bitch, goddamn it. Hammer time. Goddamn it, go get MC Hammer. We're gonna play hammer time. It is hammer time at the Pelosi estate, goddamn. Then went in there. I don't know where they hit him, but I'm interested to find out. I didn't watch the whole new clip. Y'all heard about that shit? I mean, we got several things going on right here. Then, goddamn it, the 2 twins out, the Twin Cities, the Geminis out, Kanye showing his motherfucking ass Yeezy. Said he was a top billionaire in the United States. Now he ain't no billionaire no more. They done stripped him for running his mouth against them goddamn white Jews. Now, I don't know why Yeezy felt like it was okay to attack them damn Jews that done put him up there and made him powerful and famous and gave him all these deals and these affiliations and shit. Ye did not have no business, goddamn it, speaking against them. I don't have no problem with them. I don't know why this nigga got a problem with them, because they done did a whole bunch more for him than they done did for our goddamn ass. And done put him at the top and made him a superstar worldwide. Then you gonna have the nerve to go up there and upset them goddamn it white men's goddamn it. It's shalom all day in this motherfucker here, because I'm studying Judaism and I have Jewish friends, goddamn it, of all races. So I really don't understand what's wrong with Yeezy. Then done got up there arguing with Pierce, honey, and talking over Pierce and shit, and basically telling Pierce to shut the fuck up and calling Pierce a boy. I mean, Yeezy is snapping in this bitch. See, it's the tale of twin cities. The tale of 2 cities, separate twins, but yet one from the same soil. See, Yeezy is fighting himself, goddamn it. We got the twins up here. He's a Gemini. He's a goddamn twin, just like Trump, even though we are not in twin season in June, goddamn it. We still in Gemini season. Yeezy is breaking down. He ain't been right since he did it to his motherfucking mama, goddamn it, sacrificed her, and he got the whole world. Now you got the whole world, and now you up here trying, I don't know if you're trying to be super intelligent or you trying to make a point, but baby, that was the wrong point. Then got them to talk about them Jews ain't no good and upset them. One twin said, see, both parts of him didn't say that. This two twins, he fighting himself. And he gonna end up for self-destruction because one of them twins is jumping on the other. Anyway, I ain't gonna get too deep in that because y'all want me to read that, but I ain't seen no Cash App with his name on there with Yeezy on it. So, and like I said, miraculously about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, 2018, 19, Yeezy mama came in here, Donda, and told me to do a reading. I did a long reading on him, and miraculously, it's disappeared off YouTube. It disappeared off Facebook. I did not have a second backup recording of it, but I have it written down. I have to find it where the mother had some choice words for her son and said he was going to end up self-destructing. His mind was going to deteriorate, and they were doing shock therapy on him. I mean, she said all kinds of shit, man, and stuff he did while he was with, what a name, Amber Rose, Gobo Wet, Amanda Lepore, and even Amanda Lepore, the transsexual, said that she had been in a relationship with goddamn it Yeezy, transsexual, and in the fashion industry. So the twins, one of them twins is breaking down. On one side of the brain, got a left and right hemispheres, which is twin hemispheres of the brain. But anyway, you know what? I'm trying to go. That make me, I'm going to play MC Hammer all day, that song Hammer Time. Because I want to know who went in there and whooped and did, who whooped the Pelosi man ass. What provoked them to do a hammer time, goddamn it, on that man's head? I don't know if it was a head, mouth, eyes, ass. They said he whooped him with a hammer. Now, I ain't never heard of no shit. Have y'all heard somebody getting their ass whooped on a Friday? I don't know if it was last night, Thursday, or Friday, goddamn it. Hellcat, thank you, Hellcat Friday. Hammer time that man. I just want to ask y'all because we need to find it's a motherfucker on the loose with a hammer out here beating people ass with a hammer. Look, hey, Flighty, yo, yeah. Y'all seen that shit? I don't know, because I want to know who is running loose out here with a hammer. Oh, you heard of it, Tip? I don't even want to know what that feel like. I mean, that's got to be real. I mean, hit that man with that iron. Just like Nip had slapped that man out there, goddamn it, at BET. It was a victory slap that heard around the world. Now this is that hammer time. Ooh, it's another thing I want to say. I want to touch on. Hey, dealing with PNB Rock. Remember how people from Philadelphia came in and said it ain't no such things as no gangs up there, and don't nobody be really selling no dope and no groups and robbing folks in groups and killing folks in groups. And I said it was. And PNB said it, goddamn it was. And I said, okay, I'm using the wrong name for gang, but it is technically y'all got gangs up there. Get my Cash App, bitch. I don't see my Cash App in the chat, goddamn it. Y'all is trying to play games with Drip. And I'm over here in between, goddamn it, trying to get myself together because all these motherfucking folks over here is off the chain. These folks out their body is still keeping up shit over here. Victory, why you put that hammer and you put it in Michelle? Why y'all got the hammer at an angle? Why is the hammer at an angle leaning down like it's finna direct down in somebody's head, ass, and mouth? Why you just couldn't put the hammer straight up? You know what? This making me want to put my Jason outfit on, goddammit. See, Jason went around with the butcher knife. Sticking. We need to come up with a costume, goddammit, but I want a hammer for Halloween, goddammit. I'm gonna do that to somebody, goddammit, because I got a lot of people like to fuck with me. I'm just gonna do like the nigga did with Nancy Pelosi. Knock on the door. Just all of a sudden, just hammer time, goddammit. They not finna say, who is it? I don't know if I'm gonna say that. I might be like Jason, just with that little slit in my mouth. I can't talk. Jason don't say nothing. Jason don't buck his eyes. Jason don't even make. They had that little sound on there with the music. Jason don't say that when you ask him who he is or who over there and shit. your stupid ass walk over there and get stuck like I'm gonna be leaking. God damn it. I'm just gonna ring the doorbell or something. You know what? This is the perfect time of the year. That's what I'm saying. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Motherfuckers done irritated like the fuck with me all year. That's what I'm finna do this year. I'm gonna dress up like Jason and it's gonna be MC Hammer time. They open the door, trick or treat, and whoop their ass with a hammer. I'm gonna have it like y'all got it in here at an angle. Cause y'all got the hammer leaning down and the knife leaning down. Ready, goddammit. Ready. What you said, Dirty South? What you said, Denisha? Dirty South Trap House in this bitch. Yeah, we got another character, goddamn. We got another. See, they need to come up with an outfit, goddammit. For Halloween. Oh yeah, but let me get back on this. You know what people like to say, Drip be lying, Drip don't know what she talking about. How about it just came out in the news? Yeah, you're right. It's not technically the game that you thought, but y'all up there in Philadelphia, goddammit. This is in Philadelphia. How come the police done locked up a Muslim police? I say Muslim because he got a Muslim name. His daddy was a Muslim cop. They say a real good cop and had a nonprofit organization to help. Well, I think he physically died. How come his son been just locked up for selling guns and dope and shit up there in motherfucking Philadelphia, goddammit? Out there in the streets, creating more mayhem and creating more menaces to society. The nigga been running guns up there, putting them on the street. Got his own little gang, selling it to niggas out on the street. Now, I thought, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? See, I tried to tell y'all that shit was going on up in the street because PNB Rock had told me, when this happened in September. People from Philly said that could not be possible. Okay. Technically, the niggas ain't started it, but the police is up there is. It's in parts of Philly that the police is up there is selling motherfucking guns out in the project and selling dope or putting it in the street. Might not be in the project directly, but they selling it to people. I'm sure black people, because that's what he is. In the streets, putting the guns on the streets and dope. Drip. That's all I can say. Dripping, dripping, and goddamn it, cripping, goddamn it. See, I just had to throw that in there, for people that be saying I'm lying. I know I'm in Atlanta and I ain't never been to Philly and y'all want to like clown me and shit, wherever state y'all in. I said something about y'all state and people's in Philly saying that that's not possible. And I don't know what I'm talking about. And them police and them niggas ain't with that shit and they ain't doing that kind of shit up there and crime ain't like that up there. Yeah, but I'm sitting here in Atlanta in the Dirty South Trap House and I seen it and I tried to tell you. And now I saw it in the news yesterday. It's on YouTube. You can Google it while we talking and I'm willing to be straight. You can give me some straightening. You could correct me over here because see, I'm in costume. I got my hammer, goddamn it. So I'm not finna add the shit, goddamn it. You gotta come up on me. Look at the shit and you see I'm not lying. And your friendly popo in Philly is making this shit happen. And then I locked him up, but best believe he's not the only one. He ain't the only nigga. And then what's more to disgrace, he got a Muslim name and you a Muslim or acting Muslim or your daddy gave you a Muslim name and you around here selling, putting guns and dope and shit back out here in the hands of these young black peoples out here up in Philly. That, drip. And what is it? Honga Tonga. It's been a bad, an earthquake over there, a volcano eruption over there. It's been another island and then Philippines and South America. And so this just happened like in the past few days. And we need to also watch Yellowstone Park and these other federal parks. Because, it's just people that like to say drip is lying and, drip is crazy and drip is infatuated. I think this is an industry relationship, but Monica and Kodak Black, Monica's 41 years old, Kodak is in his 20s. So older woman, younger man. Sometimes these younger men need to be tightened up by some seasoned pussy in their life. They need some of that GWP. They need some grown woman pussy in their life that have some seasoning knowledge attached to the root of their pussy, hitting their bottom. See, when a young nigga like that hit a grown woman bottom like that, see, they eyes open up and they pituitary and they pineal, goddamn it. They open their eyes. They open their mind up sometimes when they go up in a grown woman pussy, see. So we're going to watch that relationship and see where it goes. Because I already can see it's different spirits on Kodak. He might be young, but he got an old soul and all them Haitian spirits on it. And he Jewish. So I'm going to see where they go. I ain't going to keep you too long. I'm probably come back later on, goddamn it. But just them couple of things. I had to address, cause it's it's blowing my mind. I can't see all of y'all, but I'm telling you, goddamn, I don't see my Cash App in here. Well, my Cash App, goddamn it, hit my Cash App, bitch. Hit my Cash App, make it clap. Say selling guns that was involved in a school shooting and he was selling drugs. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Alexis Love? But see, when I had tried to say that shit was going on and PNB had told me that shit, it was people from Philadelphia in my chat and under my video saying I didn't know what I was talking about. And y'all live there not talking about time about. You see what I'm saying? But I know that PNB had told me that because he was in here and he kept trying to get in here and they were standing out there talking on the goddamn porch. He was passing messages through Nip and he said he wanted to come in here and spend the night and talk to Drip. And it was like, no. Because if y'all remember, you can go back and listen to the reading. I said he wouldn't let him come in. He said, you can't stay. You got to stand out here and talk to me on the porch. And then this stuff you hiding a line by anyway, you got to tell. And that's when he started telling other stuff and about the extortion and his other manager that's also Muslim, that dirty ass hell that helped to set him the fuck up. Now I see why. Because you realize like within 2 weeks after PNB Rock was assassinated in September. It was the same month that Granny physically got up out the body. They was both in here. I mean, this shit is wild as fuck. That's why, that had to be why Nipsey told him he couldn't stay. He couldn't come in because Nip know he was going to have company. And then I think September is the same month that Nipsey childhood friend from LA that helped build the brand and Marathon Continue, G.I. Joe, also passed in September. Correct me if I'm wrong. You see how this shit be happening? And I'm not gonna deal with the insults and let nobody insult me, and it will be erased. Yep, and I love my sugar. I love he. And somebody gonna say the other night, oh, you really think that he would be with her old ass? She's just infatuated. I love it, and it's amazing that not only am really infatuated, I love him. That's my baby. And if it's about age, and because you all are closer to his age, whoever said it, because I can't see your name or your face. I hate a coward bitch. Because I'm not cowardly about what I say, what I do. It's me. You see it's me. You know my name and every goddamn thing. I ain't ashamed of nothing. Ain't no shame in my motherfucking game. If you're supposed to read him or you're better equipped to read him because you're his age, then why aren't you women his age reading him? Why haven't you been reading him for the past 3 years? Why haven't you been putting out the information that I'm putting out since you're qualified just because of your chronological age? You're a dumb bitch. Because if you're his age and that makes you wiser than me and better equipped and more certified to read him than me because you're in your 30s and he would want you to do it over me, then why aren't you doing it? All of you women that come over here and the only thing you can say is how old I am. I know how old I am. It doesn't bother me because I wouldn't be out here if it did. Why aren't you speaking about it? Why aren't you passing his messages? So because you're in your 30s or you're the same age as him, that means you're a psychic medium and you have the wisdom that I have to do what I do for him. Well, why aren't you doing it? You shouldn't be wasting your time picking at me because you ain't gonna stop me. You ain't gonna make me ashamed. You can't do shit about what I say and I do, and you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing to stop what I say or I do, and you're not embarrassing me. But if I'm doing it out of infatuation, why is it that the information I say comes true? And why is it that you're saying nothing, but you're younger? So because you're chronologically younger, why aren't you receiving the downloads and the data from him? Why isn't he speaking to you? Because this is deeper than an infatuation. Because if someone's saying something because they're infatuated, and that's the only reason you're saying it, and it cannot be inspected and validated, then I'm a dumb bitch. A stupid bitch that's making a fool out of myself at my age. And we know that's not true because too many people listen to me and then they go and see if I'm lying or not and telling the truth. And so far, it's not too many people that can find that I'm a liar. Yes, people that don't like me and they say, oh, fuck her. But after they say, fuck me and I'm crazy and I'm infatuated, they cannot prove that I'm a liar. So you have to find little petty things that don't bother me, like my age. That doesn't bother me. What would bother me is that you could really prove that I was stupid, a liar, and some infatuated crazy lady that's saying things that nobody can verify. And we know that's not true. So you're not going to come over here and do it. When I see it, I'm going to block you and I'm going to erase you. And I think the best thing for you to do, if you know for a fact I'm just infatuated and I'm a liar, you should go put this on your own YouTube pages and expose all the lies that I've told. Every time, this started with vagina power. This started before vagina power. Every time somebody comes up against me and tries to prove that I'm a liar or say that I'm crazy, that's all it is talk. They can never verify that I'm crazy or that I'm a liar. They can't catch me in no motherfucking lie. They can't see that anything that I've said, or put it this way, a lot of things, I haven't heard it. So I'm not going to say, I never say that what I say is the absolute truth. I let you all check it or I watch it come true in the news. Just like it's been more explosions dealing with Russia and Ukraine and worldwide, and it's been problems with Iran. And I specifically mentioned countries where I saw the problems, and they're coming true. And the things I've said in the United States and what Nipsey told me and gave me have come true. Even with the Boeing planes, all this, I was very specific. But you're younger and you're not. Why is that? You're chronologically younger and you're around Nipsey's age, but you're not doing the work and you're not speaking things that you said because you're younger. You're qualified to receive messages. You haven't delivered messages from him and you haven't done anything to contribute to solving his murder or to IDing the people that were involved in the murder and the fraud. So since all you need to do that is being a chronological age or being closer to his age, then why aren't you doing it? Because we're 3 years in now. 3 years after his physical death, I don't see any of you younger women, chronologically younger than me, that like to make fun of me saying or doing half of what I've done and proving that it's accurate. Even a lot of you that said that live in LA and a lot of you know him personally and you're still coward ass bitches because you're scared for your own life and you won't put your own life on the line to expose what you fucking saw and know, a punk ass bitch. But I have put my whole life and my whole reputation on the fucking line. And had people that love me listen to the shows, go around behind my back, investigate things, and come back and tell me, or again, I see it on the news. So again, I'm blocking that. I'm not going to address this shit anymore because you're a stupid bitch. All you bitches think you're better than me and you're smarter than me because you're younger, you're chronologically younger, but you're mentally and emotionally chronologically younger and you're dumber. You're an infant and you on that Similac. You're trying to compete with me and fuck with me by trying to tear me down, but bitch, you on that Similac because again, if you were really more psychic, you were more talented, you were more qualified to do his readings because you're in your 30s or 20s or because just you feel that way because you're chronologically younger than me. Where is your receipts? Where is your footwork? Where is your documentation? Because I got mine. And what have you done to help this man get justice and to get his truth out about what happened to him? Oh, it's nowhere. It's nowhere. But you're trying to compete with me just because of a number, because of a birthday and a number. I mean, these bitches are stupid. And you definitely stupid if you think you're going to discourage me and you're going to make me stop and you're going to make me not spread messages that I'm told to spread. I'm going to finish this race. I'll stop then, not because of your insults, dear. Bitch, nigga, whoever you are, because I can't see you. I'm going to stop once I know I'm done. Not because of your insults, dear. As a matter of fact, like I done told y'all, my birthday's in November. Hit that cash up, bitch. Show Thanksgiving to Drip. I'm very excited about my next birthday. I'm so glad to be here. I can't believe I've been here this long. I've been through so much hell, and I cannot believe I've survived it to tell the story and to become a better, stronger, more intelligent, deeper rooted person, giving the information I'm supposed to give in this body, in this lifetime until I'm ready to go. It's an honor to have been through so much war and still be here and be able to contribute to humanity and mankind. I'm not ashamed at all. And I love all of the young people that support me and that love me and donate and stand by me and like to hear my messages and help to clarify and research and validate the messages. I'm so honored by you all. All the other ones, I'm not going to pay any attention to, and you're not going to stop me, and you're not going to intimidate me, and you're not going to depress me, and you're not going to make me turn away from what I do. I have more young people that love me and that support me and that have my back. I have people really of all ages, and I love the fact that I have people of all religious backgrounds and all races and ethnic groups that love me and support what I am here to do. One of the other phases of what I'm here to do. Another thing, a lady made a comment about, oh my God, I don't know why I didn't, I've just been dealing with so much and got so much on my mind. Oh, speaking of that, let me say another thing. A lady emailed me today and she said, I know you were going through a lot early this year. No, I'm still going through a lot and I'm still dealing with my, health and issues and fixing the house and all this stuff going on here and don't feel good a lot of the time. I forgot and then I haven't been shipping because I couldn't ship. And I had to get somebody to do it for me. But she was saying she ordered some of the AKT detox, which was pretty good, but I don't carry that detox anymore. I didn't know she ordered it. That's why I asked people to contact me first before you order something, because I might not be able to ship or have somebody else to ship it. And right now I'm just exhausted. So that's why I'm not taking orders on a lot of stuff. And I'm just making stuff and reupholstering the furniture and building that, other things that I'm going to get ready. Probably if not by the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, I will come back out with some new things. I should be feeling better about them. She said, I don't want a refund, but I let her know it's okay. If it's anybody else that I owe something and you want a refund, just email me, alexiskttylervp@gmail.com. Send me your PayPal receipt and I'll give you a refund, because I'm not trying to keep y'all money. That ain't me. But I've been through so much hell and I've been battling so much and dealing with my health and crisis and my fucking ex. It was my landlord and just literally had me in a turmoil and had everything so up in the air and unstable, along with my health and stuff, that with the mold in here and the air conditioner leaking so long, that some days I really just cannot think because, of the mold, and it really affected my head and everything. So I can't try to wear all these hats because I make the products, I cook the food, I do the public readings, I do the private readings. It's too much. I don't have anybody to make products for me. Now that formula I did, and I'll probably bring it back because a lot of people I saw, I have a healthcare store in there and they were ordering healthcare products, and I had them made, but I discontinued it because it was a couple of ingredients I didn't like. That's why I stopped, and I was like, if it's something that I don't think is safe, I didn't want to sell it, so I stopped, and I'm looking for a new product or creating a new product. And so I didn't know when she contacted me. I didn't know. I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, I wish you would have contacted me because I don't even remember this. And she was like, it was in March. I don't know why she waited so long because I would have been corrected this. I'm just not that type of person. I don't take people's money. And she didn't ask for her money. She was like, well, I would like for you to do a reading. And basically what I told her was I gave her the rate for that. And I let her know, like for all readings on somebody that's physically out of the body's physically dead, I need a picture of the person. I need an obituary. Even if you got casket pics, the more information, the better. News articles where I can tap into the person if the person wants to speak to me. That's one reason why I don't let people just pay for readings, because if it's somebody that's physically died, they have to want to talk to me. It's not my choice. Like some people say they can just tap in and speak to a person. I consider it disrespectful. So I will look at the picture first and the information and then see if the person wants to talk to me. If they want to talk to me and I'm comfortable, they're comfortable, I'll do the reading. But if I don't know that up front, I just ask for the information. So basically I just let her know, send me the information or just send me your PayPal receipt. And I have no problem giving it back to you because I don't have that product in stock anyway. And even if I did, I don't leave the house at this point. I had to stop driving because of the infection in my head with the mold and stuff. I don't want to put myself at risk. So yeah, that's that. If that's your issue, now there's a particular person that I know she doesn't want a refund. I have several people that don't want refunds. I already got her stuff packed. Like I showed you, I had to redo her gold cream. She's getting that. And I love her. I'm actually giving her extra stuff because she's been so patient. I'm going to get that to her soon. She knows that I mean no harm. I just really been going through hell. This has been a real bad year. As well as last year, but it's really been the worst year. But at the same time, you see I'm still here, and y'all's love and support and private encouragement, emailing me, telling me you love me, and donations and stuff. Y'all have helped me through this hellish period in my life. And I made up my mind, this is the last year I'm ever going to experience anything like this. And I was going to come on here and talk to you about that. But then I heard this. So I'm going to come back later because, the other thing. This lady made a comment yesterday. Oh my God, it sent me down to my pussy. It sent me into the root of my pussy to the bottom. She said to the effect, I'm going to read it. Because I don't want to misquote her. I don't remember exactly, but what she was saying, I think she said she was going through her cleansing of it, of having, or how can you cleanse yourself of having sex with a man that has ejaculated in you, and basically I guess you saying being no damn good, or you're not with them and they hurt you and create a lot of negativity in your life. I was like, oh, I responded, I said, why did you have to say that? I said, because that's what I'm dealing with right now. We deal with vagina power. I have my teachings, my spiritual sexual teachings that my ancestors are giving me, not just on vagina power, but penis power and sperm power and seminal fluid, because that in itself has a power, a life, a consciousness, a mind of its own. Sperm is so deep. Seminal fluid, that is so deep in the penis, and then dealing with the prostate. the pituitary, the pineal, the hypothalamus of a man, the groin, then the ass, the root of a man's ass, and dealing with his chakras and auric field. And the wrong man ejaculating in you, it goes throughout the body and throughout the brain. It can be there a lifetime. It can be there for years. A long time ago, if you all can find this, look it up for me. If you want to share it with us in the chat, you can. I don't have a copy of it right now, but there are scientists that did studies and said that when a woman gives birth or is pregnant with a boy child and gives birth to a boy child, that sperm is in her brain, moves through her body, and is there for the rest of her life. Like they could be able to tell that she had a boy child. And depending on the type of sperm that you have, it's like there is a cleansing, literally an ethnic cleansing, a blood cleansing, a psychic, mental, emotional, spiritual, etheric cleansing that needs to take place when the wrong man done ejaculated up in you and violated you and abused you for a long period of time. Like what I went through and what she was saying, she was experiencing like how to cleanse. Now I know, of course, you cleanse your body with herbs, you detox all the body systems and the womb and the blood and all the organs, but it's also a higher level of a deeper meditation and even different rituals that we have to do to move the entity and the ancestral attachment from all the degrees of the vagina. You heard me, degrees of it, because see, that's, me and my girlfriend, my Jewish girlfriend, we were talking like a week or so ago. We were talking about this when she was a student of this woman that I said had stolen information from me and several other women, Chanel Sykes, that had also stolen from this lady that wrote this book called What Stilettos in the Kitchen. And she is a student. She's under a full. And this was years ago, and I always felt like she did. But I couldn't prove it until some of her students started talking about how she was cheating them out of money and stealing from them and took advantage of them. And then they started to come to me. And these young women were so thorough and detailed about this because she gave me permission to share this story and to even use her name. She's so detailed. Actually, she's getting ready to get her PhD. Bad girl in her 30s. Been in school her whole fucking life. Her and a couple other students of Chanel came to me. They done did a whole breakdown of the shit. Her programs, the words she used, how she used it. And I had seen it because people had told me before this, 2007, 2008, when I came out. She had started to, because like if you look at my old videos, you see I had black turtlenecks on. I had the candles there with my hair down black and smoking the cigar. She had started speaking, had the hair dyed black. And then the student that I'm speaking of, my Jewish friend, when she was taking from her and vampiring off her energy and met her over there at Spelman, the HBCU, that's where they meet a lot of these people and recruit them as well. She started wearing a blonde wig like my friend, pulling that energy down. See, it's not different than what they do in entertainment, and that's all tied to entertainment. If they want to take somebody's persona and energy, like a lot of them want to take mine, because I was not in the Mickey Mouse Club. I wasn't in the Boys and Girls Club, and I wasn't willing to get on my knees and submit because I know I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. They will then say, well, we're going to trash this person. We're going to blackball this person because this person doesn't want to play. So we're going to get somebody that's similar to her, that may have a similar look or that will create a similar look. And we're going to look at her and do magic on her. And we're going to vampire off of her and steal her information. This lady started saying the word vagina. Pussy power, vagina power, words she never used because she was too prim and proper for that. Supposedly came from a family, I think mother had money or something, or well off, but you steal from me and you copy me. And I'm just talking real country and keeping it real hood, but mixing in higher levels of information and comedy with it at the same time. And just these people are saying she's copying you because now she's trying to talk stronger like you, being more emotional like you, wearing black turtlenecks like you. And then I started feeling sick and drained. And then that nigga from D Health stole poison me, and I found out they're all in a circle together. Then this one lady here, I'm talking about my Jewish friend, and a couple of other women started contacting me. They sent me a copy of her curriculum for her classes, and they sent me audio of the way she said words, and the things that Chanel Cooper Sykes said were my words and were some of my vagina power philosophy that nobody had ever said. And nobody had ever been like me. And then when these women accused her of stealing from them, which she had, because they had to submit, okay, she was acting like she was doing some type of business coaching for them, or business planning, or helping them with their business, their classes, and they would give her the structure of the class. And then the same thing they put down that they gave her, like my Jewish friend told me about, she came up with a whole curriculum around it. Let me tell you a sample of it. I don't know if the video is still up on YouTube, but she was in New York City and had these stupid bitches up there with these tight, real cheap spandex pants, and had cut their hair like hers and was twisting up and down the street in New York like prostitutes, looking, like cheap prostitutes. And she told them they had to speak to strangers, or they had to say their name or their goals, and she was twisting out there with them, basically lining them up for hoeing. This was a knockoff version, a very cheap, low-class version of what she stole from my friend. And she just tried to alter it a little bit so she could say, well, there's nothing new under the sun, and I didn't steal this from you. I created this myself. But it is something new under the sun, because there's never, ever been anybody like me. And like when I just said, the degrees of the vagina, the degrees of the dick, I never wrote a chart on this because I know the charts and I know the calculations of them. And that's why I know when people try to steal from me and try to say they know vagina power. Now, everybody got a vagina, so I'm not saying nobody could say that or talk about pussy power, but nobody was doing it before me. And the way they try to act like they're so spiritual and holy and deep with that shit, but they have never dared break down. They do a surface teaching of that shit. And people think it's fascinating because they're dumb. And these women are dumb. And they don't know what vagina power or pussy power is. You think because you can fuck like a porn star and suck a dick and open close your muscles on your ass, that's what vagina power is. And that's not what I teach. And you don't know, you cannot comprehend me to say that there's nothing new under the sun. Oh, yes, new under the sun, because none of these bitches have tried to take me out and do voodoo and black magic on me and wipe me out and then pretend to be me. You have never gone to that level on the quantum mechanics of vagina power and penis power. I know she did it, along with several other people, and you're in the same clique of my enemy that did it. When she showed me this breakdown and let me hear the audio, she sounded like me. And the teaching she wrote, you could tell she stole it from me. So I don't really worry about shit like that, because I know that if we had to go head to head, you cannot even conceive what's in my mind. But although you say there's nothing new under the sun, you cannot, and you have not attempted to teach what I just mentioned. The chakras and degrees of pussy and dick, because you don't have the mind for it, because you're a thief. Most of these bitches y'all follow are thieves. All they have to do is be good at marketing or get a marketing specialist, which is what she had, behind the scenes to push it to the blind and the dumb. And then y'all hear the concept, you never heard it before. You think the person is intelligent and fascinating because they have marketing people to push it, and they put a spin on something they fucking stole. And you don't know that they stole it because you're not as deep spiritually as you think you are to ever heard and conceive the shit. And see, now 10, 15 years later, I'm seeing this and I'm looking for these people that stole from me. And they're not as popular and doing that shit. Still talking about vagina power and pussy power and tried to destroy my whole life and blackball me and gang stalk me. That's why I'm comfortably saying it, because I know she did it. And then after she did that to my Jewish friend, she then took her money and wouldn't give her money back. And Chanel Cooper Sykes had problems with a lot of women who said that she took their money and then went hiding. You know, I've known this for years, but I hadn't said anything. And I'm just noticing this shit. And seeing how these people run and how they're in big networks and they help each other do well. And I wasn't in a network. I see why I never went anywhere and ain't gonna go nowhere inside of those groups. But now I'm grateful because you know what? If I had been inside those groups, I would have had to sign so many NDAs and had to take so many oaths and suck so many dicks and eat pussy and drink so much cum that I would not have been able to be transparent and speak to you straight up, 10 toes down with honor and integrity, because I would have had the same skeet and cum on me, and I would have taken the oath to trick the masses to pretend to be spiritual, but really inside running the game on y'all motherfuckers and taking your money. I wouldn't have been able to say the things that I'm saying because I would have been just as dirty and just as guilty. So maybe God and my ancestors didn't allow it. They let them fuck over me and let me be on the outside, because now I'm seeing this and I'm hearing this. And the only way my friend got her money back is she had to go to the Better Business Bureau and she had to threaten to air her out. There might be some articles on her, some old threads on her in Lipstick Alley and other places on Google where she did this. That's how all of them are. And then they get out and then they basically pay for advertising, pay for marketing, pay for Facebook, because she had a whole bunch of views, hundreds of thousands of views, and these people just eating out of her ass up on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else. And y'all like that. Y'all like people like that. And I understand you like the glitter, you like the glitz, and you like the glamour. But a lot of these people, and then these Black women tried to destroy me and built her up and told me, because I was giving my information out for free and my videos were all over the place and she made them pay just to get on the phone. They had no respect for me and they had all the respect for her, but she fucked y'all and took y'all money. Then y'all wanted to come to me and you wanted to expose her and complain about it, but you laughed at me and put me down for her when she was stealing my information and information from other women and even got sued. Got a judgment against her for stealing from one of those ladies that wrote a book. I mean, you know, I see y'all really don't like a person like me. You say you do, but you don't. Y'all don't really. A lot of people say they want knowledge and information, but you know what? In a lot of ways, Black people, or there are groups of Black people that are parasites, very parasitic. They'll tell you that they look up to someone else that makes them spend a lot of money and they'll respect them and disrespect me because I didn't fuck over them. And then you'll want to fuck over me and drain me and justify not respecting me and the knowledge I've given just from my heart and my soul to elevate people. They didn't take it to elevate, because I didn't understand how a lot of Black people think, and I'm learning how they think. You say you want honesty and you cry when people take advantage of you and cheat you out your fucking money, but a part of you really like that shit. And then somebody that don't want to treat you, you want to stab them and fuck over them, and you want to do them like they did Nancy Pelosi's husband and beat them with a hammer and shit. You know, I see that. That's when we get the fuck away from y'all. That's why now it's a lot of Black people I don't fuck with. I only fuck with who love me and support me because, and that's why I'm talking about this now, because I've held this for years and the pain of it and hoping that it would change. And I realized it's not going to change. And I'm not just telling my story. I'm talking to people that have been through what the fuck I've been through. And you see that shit. I'm telling you right now, when people start to do that and black bitches start to do that and niggas start to do that and put another bitch over you until she fuck over them, it's not going to change. It's best for you to get the fuck away from because they parasitic motherfuckers and they self-hating. They'll tell you they've been fucked over and they've been victimized, but they'll go to a bitch that victimized them and use them. And then somebody like you being straight up and honest with them, they'll look at you as weak like them. And whatever's weak and fractured in them, they'll see that shit in you and not want to build you up and fly with you. They want to look at somebody that's already that's established, that's really a fraud ass motherfucking bitch. You see what I'm saying? I see that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't peep what's going on. I don't put this shit together. And then, you can't say nothing about these people because they don't want to jump on you about these people until the bitch that they idolize. Because see, when you, it's like somebody that a bitch look at as a leader, right? But you can see through them and they can't. Or a nigga you look up to. Then you start telling it's somebody that person ain't right or the person that's a liar or the person fucked over me. It's like, I don't care that they fucked over you, bitch, they didn't fuck over me. And I look up to them and you just hating, bitch. You just a jealous ass bitch. See, basically, they don't like the fact that you calling them a stupid bitch and you questioning their judgment and saying the bitch got bad judgment and that you looking up to people that really not worthy of it. So a motherfucker will change on you and turn on you because internally they getting offended by you because they can't see some shit that you motherfucking seeing. And then they'll tell you that you not seeing that because they can't motherfucking see the shit and will attack you about they judgment and who they put on a motherfucking pedestal because you telling them the motherfucker's unworthy to be put on the pedestal. The motherfucker's a goddamn con artist and a motherfucking scammer. Then they'll say you the con artist, you the liar, and you the scammer, and you a motherfucking jealous ass goddamn bitch until something happens to them with the person they put on this pedestal, cut they throat, and you can see that the motherfucker never was worthy to be on a pedestal and that you looking through rose-colored glasses and that you a blind dumb bitch like I tried to fucking tell you. And you want to take that shit out on me. So that's like what I said the other day. Ain't nobody else finna take that shit out on me. Because a lot of y'all, when you try to tell y'all something, you can't fucking see. Until the motherfucker you idolize stab your motherfucking ass, you see. Rashad, Jamal, and Young Fair, I don't know. And if you have a problem with Rashad, Jamal, and them, you need to tell them. I don't know about it. I don't have anything to do with it. I'm not a part of the school. You probably know something that I don't. And I think if you know something that I don't, and what you saying for a fact is true, then you need to go on your own platform and expose that shit. But, bitch, look, whoever you are, don't try to put me in it. Because I never said that he was a god or was not a human being because I support someone or I see in a particular situation they didn't rape no child. Now you're trying to say that I'm saying that he's perfect and never did anything wrong or it's something about him that ain't right. I don't know. I'm not finna fight you about another human being. So if you know something that I don't, you won't get an argument about from me because I don't argue about human beings, although they may be spiritual and gifted. So if you do, you're not going to do it over here. You want to question my belief in the fact that I don't believe, and I have several psychics also read it, that he didn't rape a little girl and he don't rape little children. That's fine. You want to expose that? That's fine. But you're not going to argue with me. I'm not going to debate you about another human being and their experience and things I don't know, that I didn't see and I wasn't there. I'm just saying I didn't see it in the spirit, that he has sex with little girls or that he fondles little girls or that he lets little girls fondle him. So if you know something that I don't, I'm not going to argue with you about it. Go and show it on your own page. That's all. Because I'm not going to go back and forth about another human being's life over here. I said what I said, and I will stick by what I said about him not having sex with children. But if you have proof that he did, and you have DNA proof that he did, put it out in public on your own page. And then I will judge that based on the information that the forensics that have been done by law enforcement, the evidence. That's what I'm going to judge by. Not what I feel, not what I see in the spirit. And if what you prove, not what you feel, bitch, what you prove based on what the law has and what they've done in the laboratory with DNA. If that contradicts my reading and the other people's reading who we see did not have sex with no child or fun of no child, I will retract it. Other than that, don't bring your stinking ass over here in my chat based on a goddamn it feeling. Because the only one, goddamn it, that I listen to that I like, goddamn it, is that old song, goddamn it. What you find, yeah, I got to love you. What you feel now, to be real. That's the only goddamn it thing I like feeling, to be real, goddamn it. That's the only one I'm gonna listen to. You and your love is my love, and my love is your love. That's the only thing I want to feel, bitch. Other than that, I don't want to hear what the fuck you think and what the fuck you feel. I want to see the proof and what the fuck you know. Other than that, take your ass, I'm over here. Your stinking ass, I'm over here. What that Cheryl, goddamn it, what you find and what you feel, bitch. That's the only thing I want to motherfucking hear. Thank you, Tiffany Johnson. I don't come over here with no he say, she say shit. Because I'm a grown ass woman and I don't play them kind of games. So if it's something I said that's incorrect, I'm willing to be corrected. But bring the legal evidence. I'm sure it's public by now. Just because you don't like Rashad, Jamal, Rashad, that has nothing to do with me. What the fuck do you know? Not what the fuck you think, goddammit, hiding behind a goddamn emoji and a goddamn screen. I wants to know, what do you know? What's in those legal documents that you know that I don't, that proves that he liked to screw and fondle children? That's all I want to know, goddammit. You and anybody else, show me the DNA. That's all I want to talk about at this point, bitch. Other than that, keep your stinking, goddamn blind face ass. I'm over here. Because I hate talking to a motherfucker. I can't see your name, your real name, and I can't see it. But I hate that kind of shit. And then you accusing somebody of some shit, hiding, and you haven't shown me the DNA, the test from the state of Georgia forensics and the police department and the records. That's all I want to see at this point. Other than that, I ain't gonna argue back and forth about what you think and what you feel and what your damn spirit done pulled out your ass. I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. The fucking ass, I'm over here. I'm willing to backtrack if I'm wrong. I'm willing to have my reading be wrong. But I had several other readers to look at it. We did not see that he was a child lover. That he get off and his dick get hard by looking at little children. We didn't see it. So at this point, I just want to see straight up motherfucking legal documentation and forensics. Because nobody has shown it. I want to see it. I don't know how to find it. So a lot of y'all know how to look up this stuff better than me. You can email it to me, but I think you should do a video on your own page and show it, because to this day, I haven't seen it. And this is a public case. Okay. Anyway, she said hello, culture live. Hi, Lamore. Diviva. I love that name. Thank you for putting my cash up, baby. Be sharp. Thank you. Hit my cash up, bitch. Make it clap. Yep, Lexi Ryan for Nip. I'm willing to be wrong, baby. I'm in a human body. But I want to see documentation. I don't want to hear feelings. I don't want to hear emotions. That shit means nothing to me at this point. I'm so sick of people because you don't like somebody and you want to come over here and try to prove a point over here, but you have not proven your point with concrete legal documentation. At this point, that's all I want to see. Thank you, Boss Lady One, Nichols. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I don't have time for the dumb shit. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is see that's what I'm saying, Tiffany. I ain't gonna argue about that because I'm grown. And I'm willing to take responsibility for being wrong. I'm willing to take responsibility for lying. And I don't like to lie. I don't intentionally lie. Or if I seen something wrong, I'm grown. I'm willing to say I was wrong. But you gonna have to give me documents now to prove this man is not being railroaded and backstabbed by females, that he screwed and made bad choices with women. Um, I'm gonna have to see that. Okay. I'm gonna come back and talk to you all, but I think we got to have a private class about this healing our pussy and our ass and mouth shit from taking bad cum. Goddamn it, bad sperm. And being humiliated and basically set up and railroaded by other females that stole our information. You know, all those create energy tears and wounds, and they're vampiric in nature. They vampire, somebody sucking off you, trying to be you and take your identity. Thank you, Arnisa Richardson. We love you, Drip. Truth to truth. Yeah, baby. And that's all I want. I just want truth. That's all. I would never fight to defend a lie. But a lot of people, when they lie on you and shit, a lie will go on and on and on. You know, it's like it's hard to tell the truth when somebody put a lie out that's so convincing and people want to believe the lie. It might take years to come, or some people leave them alone. When you cannot convince them that you're being lied on and they don't want to, that mean they don't want to see it. It's best to leave them alone. Leave them alone. Go in a whole nother group, a whole nother arena, maybe a whole nother city, a whole nother state. Get the fuck away from them, because it's the people that like to lie on you and like to listen to lie because they secretly don't like you any motherfucking way. And these things that I'm exposing that happened to me, I've held them for over 10 years. See, now that's a part of my healing and going up to a higher level. Well, I have no shame. I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of where I'm from. And see, one thing I know is that when people hurt you and they steal things from you and say that you're less than them and they're better than you, and people believe that shit, and then you find out they're pretending and they stole from you and then tried to throw dirt on you and bury you and suppress you and try to become you. And you hide it, and that keeps you wounded and sick and feeling shame for what? Something that's a facade, that's not even real. As I tell my truth, and as people are revealing to me what was done to me, that they knew what was done to me, and shit was stolen from me, and I always felt this shit, and I felt it from each individual. So when a person told me, I said, you know what, I always felt like that bitch had did that. I just kept it to myself because I know that they thought I was crazy. They said, yeah, she did. And I know she did because I was a student. I got the proof right here. What's your email, goddammit? And so I sent me, I always felt when people thought that I was crazy or tried to call me crazy. And as I say these things, so many violations have been done to me. I'm not angry at this moment. Yes, hurt and had a lot of time wasted where I was targeted and gang stalked and did not even know why or that the shit was done or why the shit was done. Look, for you all that have been done that way, what you need to do is look in the mirror and say, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a unique, rare bitch. Because they don't do that to everybody. They do that to a bitch that's dripping real hard. That's got that sauce. You see what I'm saying? Like that lady, the lady. Take me to the lady, that lady house. You see what I'm saying? The lady. You see what I'm saying? When you a lady and you dripping like that. That's when you get plagiarized and stole from, goddammit. Luckily, I have my copyrights and my trademarks. And luckily, I never stole any of my philosophies or my concepts from anybody. They were downloaded in the corridors of my DNA and my mind. And a lot of stuff, I never released it. And even if I did release it, these bitches can't copy it and cannot comprehend it, and they cannot teach it. Because your mind cannot, goddammit, conceive drip. Alexis can't tile a vagina power in this bitch. You can't conceive it. To this day, you can't. Because if you did and you could, then you would have already released a book on the shit that's in my head. Huh? About the quantum mind of the vagina and the dick and cum and nuts. So there is something new up under the sun. And even if what I'm saying is not new, I'm sure the elders that used to walk the planet that have these in the archives know what I'm saying. That's where I had to be getting it from. Download, they gave it to me. You don't fucking know it. See, y'all need to watch who you share your information with. And basically, before you put it out, Luxy, they thought I was a dumb country bitch. But when I came out with Alexis K. Tyler, Vagina Power, and I had my show on public access, I was copywriting and trademarking before I got on air because I had so many people try to steal my shit and my concept, and they had never heard of it before. And too many women were scared to say pussy or vagina power. They really thought I was a dumb bitch. And because I was always so humble and I was always open for friends because I was always alone, I realized that wasn't very smart. So now later in life, I'm learning how to handle business. Because the way I was treated and passed from pillar to pole and here and there and thrown out in the streets, I didn't have the opportunity to go to school and have educated people around me to really teach me the things I need to know and grow up and mature from a little girl to a teenager to a woman. So I'm in a woman's body with all of these wounds, all of these issues, and not developing properly like a human being should. From the time you're conceived in the womb and you develop in the womb and then get out and go through the stages of development as an infant into an adult. I did not have the normal process. Many of us did not. And you're not realizing that, and you think it's something wrong with you or you're dumb and you're stupid. It's just different parts of you did not catch because you weren't able to develop them properly because you had a fucked up mama, a fucked up daddy, a fucked up caregiver. So you were dumped everywhere people could dump you. And so you just had to survive. I was in survival mode all of those years. So now I'm putting these things together and I'm speaking these things. And I'm speaking so many violations. It is helping me to release all shame, all pain, all self-doubt, insecurity, and becoming aware of who I am. But you know what? I'm not angry. Why? Because y'all need to understand, baby, for the ones that don't know and I didn't know, that's the nature of business. You have a lot of people that don't have the talent that you have, but they have the hunger and they're extremely narcissistic and they may have money and resources and they may be persistent and they have managers and they have a scheme and a gimmick. So they will steal from other people. Why do you think record labels and all these different companies, they always look on YouTube for the next talent or the hottest thing? Or they'll act like they don't see you. And then they'll steal from you and vampire on you. And all of a sudden the person gets on drugs or becomes an alcoholic or becomes a prostitute or a sex worker or they get sick or they die. Something happens to them. Usually when you see that and it's sudden, it's because somebody in a position of power or celebrity you don't know vampired off of them. And then you'll see the person similar to the person that's sick or fucked up or can't never get nowhere. And they've done black magic on them. That's what I'm realizing happened to me. and happen to a whole bunch of people that will target a motherfucker. If you see somebody super talented and you be like, this person should be on TV, this person should be famous by now, but then it's other people that are lesser than them that are famous, it's because the person was deliberately overlooked, vampired on, and they took another person that's weak that they can control, and they took a generic version of them or a basic idea of them, and they put another person on TV or gave them opportunities that's weak that they can control and steal their fucking rights from them. And the person that's super talented, they keep them suppressed and they bite off of them and literally try to steal their identity and mimic them, dress like them, dance like them, talk like them, put a wig on like them and shit, try to do their face like them, get a little nip tuck. Like, man, see, unfortunately, I'm seeing this is what really fucking happens, and they're taught to do that shit. They're taught to do it. And you don't know, we're not taught in occult sciences, and we're not taught in the world of the blood letting crew. That whole death energy, that industry, blood in, blood out. They get rewarded by killing people and fucking over them and stealing their shit. Not bringing people in and helping them and being fair to them. Or if they don't want to compete with you, they're not even going to bring you in. They're going to vampire off of you and try to copy and mimic you and kill your motherfucking ass and take your shit. That's what I learned from this. That's right, baby, Denisha. The rose that grew from the concrete. I'm tired now. I'm so tired. I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't even want to be here. It's I want to do something else. You know. I don't even want to be in that arena. I'm so glad I didn't get to be inside of that arena. There are things I'm going to do, but I really want to move in another direction because they've tried to murder me at every chance they got. And then they get mad at me when I tell the truth and I expose these things. You know, they even have their own psychics they'll put out to try to mimic you and then control the algorithm and suppress you so that people don't hear your messages. They'll have their own celebrity psychics. They'll pick their own to put them out there that they can control and put a different message out, mixing truth with a lie, so that you won't get seen and heard. Speaking of that, I would like for you to visit my friend on TikTok, Zahudi TV. He has supported me when people threatened him and actually was threatening my life and telling him he better stop supporting me and warning me that my days were numbered because they didn't like what I said about Nipsey's baby mama and a fool. And I noticed when I told my story about actually knowing them and what they did to me, the threat stopped. They said I was lying until they heard, no, I'm not lying. I really know them and tell you what they fucking did to me. No, and that's why I'm sick about what the fuck I said, as well as what Nipsey is saying. And then they stopped threatening him. And so many things I said came true, and they still are. He's an extremely bright young man, very intelligent. He does his research and he puts that with it and combine pieces of my readings. I didn't know he was doing it until he told me the other day. He put it on TikTok and people are on his page, Zahudi TV on TikTok. He also has a YouTube page and they're watching my readings on his page. So you can go over there and shout him out and let him know I sent you over there and to support him and show him love. Because they won't let me do any videos on TikTok. They said I need 1,000 followers and I don't have 1,000 followers over there. So you want to follow me on TikTok, you can, but also follow him. He's quite amazing. It's good speaking to you today. I'm glad my head's not hurting today. I thank God that I got over that real bad migraine. And I'm healing and I'm still alive. I'm here. Even though I know people want me dead. I'm still here and I'm going to fight and I'm going to stay here to do my work until I'm done. And I'll know when I'm done. Until then, nobody's going to make me stop. I'll stop when I'm done, when I've done what God wants me to do, when I've done what my ancestors want me to do. All these devils feel like they have the right to be here and steal your shit and pretend to be righteous like you and steal your information. You have the right to be here. I have the right to be here too. I have the God given divine right to be here too. I ain't going nowhere until I'm ready to go, until my work is done. And I thank all of y'all that donate to me, that are here and then in the live and to talk about me and spread my videos, click like on the videos, and tell people about me and the work I do and confirm my readings. I need you, and you know I need you because I don't have a family or any support like that. I'm glad I finally accepted that, and that's just the way it is, and it's not going to change. And I let it go, expecting family from blood family that was never family, only family in name or genetic, but in every other way a failure. And then telling you to be in those families and God is going to fix it and put up with that shit and that's your mother and you have to take. I don't have to take a goddamn motherfucking thing. When I finally accepted that, I became free. And when I stopped wanting family from a bloodline family that fucked over me since the day I was fucking born, or since the day I was in my mother's ass, in her uterus, I felt her because I did regressive meditation and I knew she didn't want me and she half ate and didn't feed me in her uterus. And I asked her about it and she admitted it. I'm glad I'm not looking for that anymore. A validation from her. And I'm moving every day through the healing process of her not wanting me. And somebody sent me an email talking about Tanisha and Nipsey and said they both hoes, this and that. And that's where the daughter gets it from. I don't agree with that because everybody has a choice to be what they want to be. And it's also about the elders that are influencing this little girl. And said, I didn't like all women. You don't know me. So just because I said the things about my mother, or that meant I didn't like all women, you might know them and you might know about some sex tapes on them and public information on them. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't know how I feel. You don't know who I screwed. You don't know my background. You don't know nobody that really know me to vouch how I feel. You don't know me. You ain't been close to me. I don't hate women. I don't dislike all women. I don't know who the fuck this is trying to like psychoanalyze me. You don't know nothing about me. And you don't know nobody that know me. There's no thread or no public information on me that can tell you about anybody that fucked and sucked me or did a sex tape on me or ran a train on me, bitch. You know about Tanisha and Nip, but what you was told, unless you was there or you was in the shit, you don't know nothing like that about me to judge me. You only created some type of hypothesis or judgment, not based on fact, based on what I said, to try to psychoanalyze me. But you don't know me. These bitches, you know, they think they know you because you're open. I don't know. Maybe because I'm an open person. I'm a matter of fact person. I'm a very relatable person. You think you can speak to me or you can analyze me, that you fucking figured me out and fucking, you don't fucking know me. You don't know me, bitch. You don't have no kind of documented evidence on me, no concrete facts on me to form a hypothesis on me. I'm saying it's a hypothesis because what you said is not true. Don't email me no more with that bullshit. Trying to explain to me that you know how the fuck I think and you know how the fuck I feel and you know what the fuck I feel and how I view things and how I view women because you don't know me. You have not broken down my mind. You're not my psychiatrist or psychologist, and you don't know how my mind functions. And you don't know my real feelings to even write me and accuse me of some bullshit like that because you speaking on Nipsey and Tanisha. and Imani, and you think you know them based on what somebody put out about them and they sex tape and all this bullshit. You don't know me, girl. Whoever the fuck you is, stay the fuck away from me. You call yourself Angel. Don't email me no more trying to tell me what you know about me and what you know about my brain and how my brain function and how the fuck I feel, because you don't know me. You ain't never met. I know for a fact you ain't never met me. Even if that's not your name and you giving a fake name, you don't know me. You ain't got no legitimate threads to no links talking about me for a fact. Now, anybody can talk about anybody, but you don't have no factual evidence on the networking of my psychology and the way my brain is wired. But I'll wait for you to prove it, because that's what you said. See, you think this and you feel that. You don't know what the fuck I think. You don't know what the fuck I feel. Because I wouldn't be giving women game and talking to ones that I feel comfortable with, or having a young lady over here with me, hanging with me, eating with me, talking to her privately and teaching her if I disliked all women. What you saying don't make no motherfucking sense. And you can talk to her and ask her how I treat her when y'all not around, and what I do for her to say that I don't like all women. Now that's somebody that really knows me and that hang with me and eat with me. We eat out the same plate, drink out the same fucking cup. You don't know me. People like her do. And I don't let everybody get close to me. That's why I know you don't know me. I know for a fact you don't, because I don't let everybody get close to me no more. But she know me. Now, she could tell you what I think and how I fucking feel and what I don't feel and what I don't think. Because she'd have been in my face, breathing my breath while I breathe hers. Like she my sister. So speak on what you know, not what you think. And speak on what the fuck you can prove, because you don't know me to prove a good goddamn thing about me. I wish y'all would leave me alone. Somebody told me, I don't know if it's true, somebody told me Rod Hayes spoke on me a week or so ago and said, y'all need to leave Alexis alone. Bitch, leave me alone. Niggas, leave me alone. Especially trying to psychoanalyze me, talking about you know what I think and feel, goddamn it. And I know people that I let close to me that really do know me and what I think and feel. Females. And you said I don't like women, but I do. I just don't like all of them, especially when I know you don't like me. I don't fuck with you. Once I know a woman don't like me, I don't like her. But to make a blanket statement like that, said because I don't like my mother, I don't like all women, I don't give a fuck that you think I don't like her. I don't like the bitch. But does that mean that I don't like all women? How? How does that mean that? How do you know? I want you to prove that you fucking know me. That's what the fuck I want you to do, goddammit. These women are something else, y'all. Email me and tell me about my business and my mind and how my mind works and what I think and what I feel and what I know, just because I don't like my mother. Why would you're a stupid bitch if you would like any female that abuse you your whole fucking life and give birth to you and bring you on this planet and leave you alone and tell you ain't shit to them and they hate they had you. I would be stupid to like a bitch like that continued to do it up until what, 2015, 2016. See, this is the thing. I was abused my whole life. This was not just no childhood shit. She was in my house. And I told her husband, get her out of my house. Get this motherfucking crazy bitch the fuck up out of my house. Because I can't take. Now, the first half of my life, she has ruined it. And I kept leaving myself open, trying to love her, hoping one day she would love me, listen to what y'all say. I'm not listening to what y'all say no more. Get this motherfucking bitch out of my house. This shit went on my whole life. And you literally think that I give a fuck about what you think? Because a bitch like that dogged me and abused me and I don't like her and I don't fuck with her and I never will. And any bitch that shows me those signs, I don't like you either and I won't fuck with you. But if you roll with me, I'ma roll hard with you. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Ain't no bitch finna abuse me, or dog me out, or dislike me, or spit on me. And what I'm supposed to do, take the spit and eat it, and then stand there and say I fuck with you because you my biological mother? You're a stupid bitch if you let a bitch do you like that. And ain't no bitch doing me like that. So no, that one in particular I don't like, and I don't care how you fucking feel about it. Don't email me discussing with me about how I dislike my own biological mother, who is just a female, a human being who had a biological function to get pregnant and gave birth to children and then ate them. Try to destroy them. I don't give a fuck about your opinion on what you think about how I feel about a bitch like that. And if you want to let your mother do you that way, whether you're a man or a woman, and you take it, that's you. I'm not going to write you about it. I'm not going to give my opinion about it. It's none of my business. It has nothing to do with me. If that's what you want to do, I'm just saying ain't nobody doing it to me. But does that now that means I dislike all women? It doesn't. That's a really immature, ignorant ass statement that I dislike all women because I don't like my mother, who my biological mother, not a mother was not a divine matriarch, but a disgusting, disgraceful female human being. Any bitch is a disgusting bitch that would do that to children she brought into the world. And that means I dislike all females. That means I would dislike myself. And that's not true. That hatred, when I did dislike myself, was taught to me by the same bitch that wasn't even based on reality. You telling somebody that's a baby that you don't like them, and they don't even know they're here, and they don't understand, and they haven't even done anything to earn your dislike. And you're doing that to your children, and I'm supposed to respect that and like that? No, it won't be me no more. But you do you. Y'all want to do that? You let your mama and daddy and everybody else in the world do that shit to you. Because I spent the first part of my life trying to be loved and let people kick me and say shit like that to me and treat me like that. And it won't happen no more. You don't like how I feel? Fuck you. You and nobody else on this planet will teach me how to let a motherfucker abuse me. Even the bitch that gave birth to me. You won't teach me that, and you won't make me feel guilt, because I will not tolerate that from her or any other fucking bitch. This is my life. This is my experience. Even though I came through her, I breathe on my own. I feed myself. I take care of myself. I have to make judgments for me, and I will die by myself and stand in front of my ancestors and God and be judged by myself. This is my life. This is my path. This is my journey. You ain't taking up for me. You ain't wiping my ass. You ain't feeding me. You ain't paying my rent. You're not speaking for me. You're not teaching me. You're not helping me heal. You're not helping me stand in vagina power. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing for me. I had to learn how to overcome all this shit by myself. And you think that you have the power and you have the psychological insight and the mother's wit and the knowledge to psychoanalyze me. Somebody you've never met and never had a deep conversation with, because I don't fuck with no good bitch. Even if it's one that gave birth to me that fucks over me, you're my enemy. You can feel what the fuck you feel, but don't email me no more, bitch. Because what you say doesn't mean anything to me. Because you ain't done nothing for me. You haven't risen me to the point where I can stand right now by myself on my own and not care if my biological mother likes me, loves me, respects me, got my back or not, because she never fucking had it. And now I don't want her to. Nobody, no fucking body on this planet means nothing to me, bitch, that could tell me that I gotta take that shit and that I gotta like that shit because she gave birth to me. I'm here on my own, standing all alone. And if y'all want to chase a bitch because she gave birth to you, or chase your daddy or whoever that fucked you and always told you you have no value and they're above you and better than you, so be it. I have nothing to say about it. But don't tread on me, bitch. because I've had to sleep in my car in the winter because my mother threw me out only with what I was wearing on my motherfucking back. And I had to endure that. And I know what it's like to be so cold, to be thrown out in the winter while my mother laughed about it and thought it was funny. And this is a preacher, supposed to be an evangelist, a messenger of God, and thought it was funny to do that to her daughter. I know how it feels to wake up in the blistering winter time at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because my teeth are shattering and I'm biting down and my teeth are clicking so bad and so hard and so loud that it wakes me up because my whole body is convulsing and shaking because that's how cold it is outside. And then I gotta piss. So I open the front door of my car and I open the back door of my car in a fucking parking lot at 2 o'clock in the morning and use it as a petition to piss and use the napkins I got from a fast food place. And all I could afford was a fucking hamburger. So I took napkins to wipe my ass and then get back in the car at 2 o'clock in the morning, fucking 20, 30 degree weather in the wintertime, bitch. And then had to get up and go to a public bathroom or had strangers knock on my door who said, why are you sleeping in your car? Are you all right? This one man, I was very gullible. Luckily, he didn't do nothing to me. He was telling the truth. I remember this man, he said, why are you out here in a parking lot sleeping in your car? I said, my mother put me outside. He said, my mother lives around the corner. I swear to God, I don't want to do nothing to you. My mother, if I tell her that I know you, just act like I know you. Don't tell her I just met you sleeping in your fucking car in the parking lot. She will take care of you and treat you like family. I went around the corner and what he said was true. He had one of them big fat mamas that looked like a mammy in the goddamn cafeteria. They had one of them beautiful old 2-story houses. I walked in that house and his mother asked no questions when he said, this is a friend of mine. She went in there and got an alarm clock. She got some of them old-fashioned, real big old fluffy pillows. She got some blankets. She had a sofa and put them there. She said, you can sleep here as long as you want to. Are you hungry? Went in there and started cooking a country breakfast. That man never put his hand on me. I slept there that day and I left because I felt like if my own mother didn't want me, I didn't want to stay in somebody else's house and be a burden. I was scared they would put me out too. And I didn't eat no food. I washed up and I would get up and I would go look for jobs every day. Nobody knew I was homeless. I was 19. Finally, I called my grandmother because my mother kept saying, don't call mama. I call my grandmother mama. I never called my own birth mother mama. I call my grandmother mama. She said, she don't want you there. And when I called, my grandmother said, she's a motherfucking lie. I've been wondering where you were. I don't want you out there. It was so wrong what she did to you. You can come here. After a couple of weeks, maybe 3 months, almost 3 weeks, almost a month, living outside, literally sleeping in my car, going to public bathrooms where somebody would let me wash my ass. I wash my clothes. I had the same clothes on. And I'm out in the street and I'm heartbroken because my mother had a lot of money, a lot of prestige, but she liked to do shit like that to her kids. And that's just one of the examples that I could give you for you all that don't know my story and haven't been following me since Vagina Power. Because even though my mother was on my show back then, one night I told that story and she acted like she wasn't ashamed of it. But when I told it, she got embarrassed. She didn't want people to know that she had done that. And she did it to my half-sister a couple of years later. My sister was like 16, she did it to her. Because my sister was leaving, started running away from home at like 12 years old. Sleeping with men, like grown men were exploiting and taking advantage of her because she had been so abused and looking for love. I understand it. And the police would have to bring her back home and then she would run away again because my mother was beating her, abusing her. So I told you all that little bit that don't know my story or that may have been through something that I've been through to say to this bitch, you can't tell me how to feel. You really don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've had to go through because like I said, I wasn't going back home. I hadn't done anything to deserve to be put out like that, I would never go back. I'd rather sleep in the cold and piss outside like I did and wash up in motherfucking bathrooms and gas station bathrooms and shit and at a restaurant before I go back to a dirty bitch that would do that to her fucking kids. And you know what? I don't have to tell you, but I'm here, right? I'm still here. I endured all types of abuse and hell from her and other people. And you think you're going to make me feel bad because I don't fuck with or like a bitch that would do her own fucking offspring that came out of her ass like that and find humor in it? Do that to her children and find humor in it, but then worship her friends and give her friends a gift and money who really just was using her fucking ass. And you do that in front of your friends to your kids for entertainment and amusement. Bitch, you can't say a motherfucking thing to me, bitch, because I have endured the ultimate hell, bitch. I have endured all kinds of hell. And even my own mother underestimated me and said I would die out in the cold in 2 weeks, that I was dumb and wasn't street smart. And 2 weeks after she put me out, she said the police would knock on her door and said they found me dead somewhere. And I was 19. And I'm here right now. Bitch, you can't tell me nothing about my mind and how I function and what I feel and don't fucking feel, bitch. It's Sparta in this bitch. I'm a gladiator, bitch. I'm a warrior in this motherfucking bitch. I don't care how weak and soft I look on the outside, bitch. Oh, I'm a real nigga at heart, bitch. And I had to live and survive like a homeless person with nothing and nobody to depend on. And I survived that shit, bitch. And that wasn't the first time I had to sleep in my car and was homeless. But I chose to do that instead of sucking dick and selling pussy. I wanted to learn survival skills and how to thrive with all of the odds against you. And I did. You don't know me, bitch. You can't say a motherfucking thing about me, bitch. That's true. You can say what you want, but you can't say nothing that's true, bitch. You don't know me. And I will take the lowest, the most difficult road when it's thrown at me. And I will walk through before I compromise myself and before I fucking sell out. And I will never be loyal to a bitch that will give birth to me and do that and betray her fucking kids and throw you out and then laugh, throw you to the wolves and then watch you and hope that the wolves devour you, put you in the Roman Colosseum and send the lions on you. And I survived it. Just to let this bitch know that you will never be stronger than me like you think. And you will never overpower me. And just because I came out of your ass, you are not stronger than me. And I am not the weaker bitch. And you can kiss my ass, bitch. And any fucking bitch that think that motherfucking shit and think you know me, you can speak on me. And you can give me a psychoanalytic assessment, hoe.